Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Happy June. Today I come to you with a fun nail tutorial. Now these nails are awesome. You're gonna need a ton of colors. You're gonna need top coat and base coat and probably about an hour. I love this design. I've seen it all over Pinterest. It's basically just the geometric design on the nail, and it does take a little bit of precision, but I promise you it's easy once you practice. So let's just go over some of the things that you're gonna need. You will need a base coat. You will need a top coat. Now this is very important. You're going to need a top coat that is fast drying because you're going to be using it in between all the layers to get your nail polish to dry down so that you can continue the design. You're also going to need 3 colors. I picked these 3 complementary colors. We've got a peach, we've got a gray, and we have a mint. The peach one is called Life and Beth by MAC. The gray one is Chin Chili by Essie, and the mint one is by OPI. It's called Hey Get in Lime, but it's super old, so they probably don't have it anymore. I'm sure they have something comparable to it. You can do any colors. You can do 4th of July colors with this, anything that you want. Just pick 3 that kind of go together and you're done, you're set. And also for this look, you will need a striper. Looks like this, and this one I got from Rite Aid. It's by Sinful Colors. I just picked white. You can pick black as well. I just like the white because it popped really well on the nail. So yeah, these are like $1.99 at Rite Aid. Very easy to find. If not, then you can just use a striper brush with white polish. Whatever you have laying around is fine. Something else that you will need, you're going to need scissors that I don't have in this room, and you're going to need some Scotch tape because what you'll be doing is cutting up some strips and laying them down on your nails. Okay, if you want to see how to get these nails, then keep watching. Okay, so the first step for this look is just going ahead and putting on a base coat to protect your natural nail. And then we're gonna go right into the lightest color of the group. So we're just gonna do 2 coats of this. And they can just be 2 simple coats. So after you do the 2 coats of peach, you wanna take your quick drying top coat and just swipe a little layer on and wait for that to dry. Wait about 1 to 2 minutes. You're also going to need some tape and some scissors. So what we're gonna do is create little strips. You want to take maybe about 1-inch strips and cut these in half very carefully, and just make a bunch of these. I just would say, you know, make 10 for all your fingers and then just leave them on the side here. The only trouble with the Scotch tape that you have to be really, really careful of is not to let it stick right onto your nail polish that you've already put on. So I suggest just sticking it on your skin a few times and taking it off so that you get rid of some of that stickiness. And that should do the trick. Okay, so you can just kind of decide where you want the random angles to be. I'm gonna just cover about the tip over here, just very softly, gently. We don't want to pull away or be too rough with it. And then we're gonna take the second lightest color, which happens to be this awesome mint color. Just want to fill up the place, and you can do 1 or 2 coats. Sometimes 1 coat is enough and sometimes it's not. So okay, so now this is the second step. What we're gonna do here is slowly peel off this tape, and there you have it, a very nice clean cut edge. Now after you've applied this second color, you're gonna go back to your 60-second fast drying top coat, and you're gonna apply a little bit onto the green part just to get everything to come to dry off before you start your third color. Now that we have actually waited for our second layer to dry down, we're going to take a piece of Scotch tape that we've already cut, and we're going to take off some of the stickiness by just kind of putting it all over our hand. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to choose just about right here for my gray color. Okay, so we're going to gently pat that onto the nail. Alright, so that was our final layer of color. We're going to go ahead and peel this off carefully. Now if the color does come off while you're taking the tape off, you can just go back with the color and retrace your steps really quick, and you don't really need the Scotch tape for that. We're actually going to skip doing the top coat for that last layer just because it's already down and we're not adding any more. So what we're going to do now is take our white striper, make sure that there's only a little bit of product on the actual striper brush, and you're going to want to start separating the lines. You just want to hold the striper in place and just drag. And you'll see that I'm kind of slowly moving my nail. That helps with getting straight lines. And there you have a cool pattern on your nail. Now after you've waited a few minutes for your striper part to dry, go ahead and top everything off with the 60-second coat of top coat to seal in your design, and that's it. And you end up with these really awesome, cool, geometric style nails. I hope you guys like this nail tutorial. I promise that I will be bringing you many, many more. And have a wonderful summer. See you next time. Bye-bye.